and you know, it's kind of your usual first day deal. A lot of left to be desired, but at the same time, thought our guys moved around and showed a lot of enthusiasm, that kind of stuff. So it's good to get one behind us.
What's your favorite part of starting spring practice?
You know what? Seeing all of the young guys, you know, finally really get a chance to, you know, to get a chance to get out here and have a real part of what we're doing. Sometimes in the fall, because you're so busy trying to work towards starting a team for a game, you don't really get a chance to get them a good fair look. So we got a bunch of new guys that are really getting an opportunity now. So it's fun to see them really get integrated into the offense, and the defense, and the kicking games.
I know you could probably nitpick and find a lot of things for this team to work on, but what did you like out of your guys today?
Well, you know, I just like the fact that they're running around and they're excited about being here. You know, everybody that first day is, you know, excited, like the first grade student going to school. You know, it's kind of the same way with football that way. So everybody's happy and wanting to be, you know, pleasing to, you know, each other's eye, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the fun part of what you're doing now.
It's amazing to have this team really upbeat considering what's outside of your control right now with what this university is going through and not really knowing the future status. How do you get these guys to sort of put that aside and not focus on things out of their control?
By just going on business as usual. We don't get into that kind of stuff. You know, everything for us is next rep, next practice, next whatever is put ahead of us. And, you know, our guys are all excited about being here. You know, this is the fun part of the day for us. You know, you go up on campus and deal with some of the other issues. That's the tough part. But at the same time, our guys generally, you know, don't get involved in that stuff.
Has it been tough for you as a coach? I got to imagine your tenure that you've never really gone through something like this where you just really don't know.
Well, I don't, and it's not been tough for me. You know, it's been really tough for some of our universities' constituency. You know, our administrators. You know, our friends and our fans. You know, it's more them sometimes than us. You know, we'll be all right. You know, we'll figure things out at some point or other. But at the same time, you know, we're just about, you know, trying to be the best football team we could be at this point.
Are you confident there will be a season in this university?
Oh yeah, we'll be okay. We'll figure it out. You know, I don't know exactly, you know, how it's all going to sort out and that kind of stuff, but, you know, I've got confidence in our administration and you know, and the powers to be around our state that we'll somehow or another figure out how to get going again in 2015.
It has negatively impacted your players in their preparation, has it?
Not really. You know, we don't get into that stuff. You know, everything for us is always be confident in the fact that we're going to be, you know, the very best we can be the next day. And, you know, anytime you're working, you know, in a way where you kind of tunnel vision toward the fact that you're trying to improve, you know, that stuff doesn't really affect you.
Colic, it seems like he's going to be your guy right now in the center. What strides you need? Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, no, really, at this point, we don't have much else. You know, our young guys are, you know, pretty scatter-armed and all that kind of stuff. You see balls, you know, going all over the place. Actually, with Colic, too, you see balls going all over the place. So, you know, you really got to be happy in the fact that you got a guy returning that's got some experience. But, you know, we'll see what happens when we get the young guys here because we signed a bunch of them. Somebody may come in here and put a little pressure on it.
What do you need to see out of that quarterback position? It's one that seems the last couple of years has just been in a state of flux.
Yeah, well, you know, we just need to have some stability in a way, you know, that we know what we're going to get when we call a play. You know what the read's going to be. You know what the general operation of what the play is going to look like. And, you know, at the next point, you know, you're looking for a guy to play at a high level. College football is a game of execution, and you got to actually go out and do things, you know, at a high enough level that people won't just be able to just cover you or be able to just stop you. So, you know, with the fact that we've got a guy, you know, who's now experienced enough to be able to execute at a high level, we think, you know, we ought to have a chance to be better that way.
In terms of filling up the holes, I felt last year when I came here and talked to you spring practice, you're trying to figure out who's going to play where, so much youth. Is more experience at least now coming into the defense? Does that give you more of comfort coming into this year?
This is a better looking football team depth-wise, positions-wise, than what we had in the previous year or so. We got all our kickers and snappers and specialists in place. You know, we kind of know who our, you know, linebackers and secondary are going to be. You know, we pretty much have all of the ingredients in place to, you know, go out and put a football team in play right now. You know, that's pretty good under the circumstances. So, you know, we're excited about the fact that we got most of the parts in place. We just got to continue to see if we can sharpen them to the point where, you know, they can go out and execute at a high enough level.
Coach, final question. As you see right now, strength of this football team?
Probably the fact that we've got most of the ingredients in place. We've got most of the parts in place. The fact that we don't have very many unknowns. We just got to get this team to play together.
All right. Awesome. Thanks, Coach.